Okay. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
Alright.
So this is the timeless adventures of Mickey Mouse. I'm Klex, the other guy is YGG. So this begins with the first ever movie featuring Mickey Mouse. You can see him. It's in black and white. This is Steamboat Willie in 28. And you will see some nice interesting effects on the Genesis. It'll try getting more colorful as we progress through the stage. The controls are so Mickey has a progressive jump. The longer you hold the jump button, the alright, yeah, that worked. Ah, no, that didn't. The more you hold jump, the higher it will go. But if you walk at the same time, yeah, that worked. Okay, so the difference between those two jumps, why the first one didn't work, is if you're not moving, Mickey will jump slightly higher. It's a technique that is used sometimes in this run. And hardest boss in the game. He's dead. he actually acts as a platform. As you can see, it's getting more and more colored. Apparently, the PS1 version is much better doing the colorful part because it has more
Processing power.
Yeah, it's better. And this is the first boss in the game.
Yes, this is the first boss. You only need to throw some marbles on the gears to take them down.
Yeah,
it's down.
Pretty much. So I think rocks are a shared variable. So you keep your rocks between stages.
Yeah.
And you also have health. So it's important to get rocks. Those are little like pellets. Whatever. Uh-oh.
Skeletons can be like annoying enemies because when you're able to take them down, they will explode with some bones, and each bone is able to give you 1 damage.
Nice.
So you need to be very careful about it.
Also, those ropes are very inconsistent, but yeah.
The interesting part is that there's no RNG at all of the game, so you can know exactly where the enemy are that will spawn, so you can keep that in your setups, and so you're able to collect the right amount of marbles that you need.
Oh my... Oh well.
And being able to take them down enemies before they appear on the screen.
Twice. I can try this time all the time I want because I get alive there. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big problem in time of a run getting a game over or not, but I lose time. So.
The rest of it is just really. So you have health. So right now it's the little Mickey hand. He closes partially his hand. It just shows like how many digits of health he has. If you get hit, you don't have recoil, and that is pretty important because that means that health is pretty much leverage that you will use in the run. If he gets hit, like he might actually accept some hits at time.
Yeah, I use kind of take damage. It's take damage to save time.
Yeah. Kind of like a damage boost, but
yeah,
it's not really a boost. It's more like a.
Yeah, that's mainly because I don't get any recoil when I get hit. So that allows me to get faster. For example, there.
Yeah. These ropes are pretty nasty, but no, they worked well.
Yeah, very boxes are pretty weird. Like about all the glitches in the game. Here I just used about the only glitch in the game. It's a sprite abuse. So the fireworks you have seen explode, lighting with some sparkles, and the bombs can touch you, can kill you, but there are also sprites. So if I get the bones and then these sparkles will despawn the bones.
Yeah. Yeah, It's not really easy to notice. Maybe in the VOD you'll see the bones exploded, and then they were at the ceiling, and they all disappeared at once.
So as you can see, during the run, he was collecting some marbles. Marbles are very important because, well, first of all, you are able to take down some enemies, and you need to have a certain amount of marbles when you're fighting bosses.
Yeah.
But the other important part is that you're able, well. The other function is that when you do a very long fall with Mickey, it's possible to use throw marbles before touching the ground, and so it will be like an animation that will be faster to recover, because if you don't, if you fall, Mickey and falling an animation where he fell to the ground like very heavily, and so it's a kind of time loss.
Yep. Just taking our sweet time here. It just explodes. It's not really a recipe for anything. Don't try this at home.
Okay, so coming is one of for me the hardest boss of the game, one of the hardest boss of the game, which is the Mad Doctor, because the pattern of his Ellen Mayers is quite hard to get, and you get it quite a lot.
Yeah, he takes quite a lot of damage, so he will do that every time. Watch out. Nice.
Play it safe.
Yeah, it's for the best. In the meantime, we have this riddle to you. Duck plus Pluto divided by Saw. And we rescue Pluto. Thank God.
This is a very good boss because we need to dodge the potion and at the same time being able to throw some marbles. And at the same time we would like to go let be the closest possible to the right, because that much once the boss is beaten, Mickey will walk to the right, and being closest to the right possible, you will need to you will just be close to the exit, and so it's a time save.
Yep. So if you time your jumps well, you can keep going to the right and dodge these branches. The hitbox and the hurt box are really close to one another. Might look like he's actually getting hit by the branch, but it's actually the hitbox is located near the center. I have these nice little tails by Pluto, who like notices the moose is coming. If not, it would become a bit more difficult to predict.
This level wasn't an auto-scroller, so you just walk to the right and you know exactly when the enemy will appear, so you can predict them and act in precisely.
Now this is a chase sequence, just like Earthworm Jim. You get the apples. In the beginning there's a lot of them. If you don't get enough apples, the moose will start catching up. I guess it's a good time for donations, if there are any.
So far there's no donation, but feel free to, like I said, throw the money on the screen and see what sticks. Also remember to do the hashtag stream too, so we know that the donation is actually for this channel, since we use the same donation system. Thank you.
Yeah, the apples will get rarer and rarer and rarer. At the end, if you miss one, you might actually be in a world of trouble. They also make you go faster, like so. It's a semi-auto scroller, but you know, it's a speedrun, so I'm gonna take the apples.
To be honest, I almost missed one apple.
Yes, I saw that. It's fine. We're all good.
Yeah.
We survived from the rampaging moose.
Yeah. Now this is one of the hardest levels, and it's starting with a very beautiful 3D effect and a very hard jump.
Yeah, very, very technical jump.
Yeah,
nice. All right, that's good. That's really good.
Because,
So,
yeah.
so what happens is that it's possible to jump over the first hole and be able to jump on the second one. The result is that whatever the hole you decide to fall, you still have the wooden boat at the bottom. The thing that whatever happens, you need to go to the right. So if you're able to jump the first hole and be able to fall later, you will be closest to the exit.
Yeah, Mickey runs slightly faster than the raft does, so it's just best to make that jump happen. It's a small time gain. I do believe health is good, so linkboss is gonna try and set up a suicide for the next sequence, so that way they will actually have some sort of death abuse, so that the next sequence is lined up properly. That's a good cycle, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that worked.
So the thing is that he will decide right after the checkpoint to die in purpose. So he will just respawn very close to where he dies. And right after that, this will be very useful because he will go back to the game with a full life. And the fact that he will be full life will be very important because he needs it because right after later in the game he will need to push the table to the right, and he will be able to push the table without being interrupted by ghosts.
using take damage again.
Yep. Not damage boost, but damage go faster.
Yeah.
Damage keep going.
Here I have to temporize a bit. Here I have to temporize a bit my advance because if I go too fast, I will mess up the timing and I will have to take an extra hit.
Yeah, one of the ghosts actually spawns a bit too early.
Yeah.
So that causes a problem.
But we're fine, I guess.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, the ghosts have like particular hitbox because if they just started to appear, you can pass through them without being touched. But if they're entirely on the screen, you need to take care.
Mickey and the Beanstalk. This is where the run gets a bit, I guess, frustrating at times. Because so you've seen some butterflies. The butterflies they have a very inconsistent hurt box. And at some point it will be mandatory to strike them. Yeah, just like that. Sometimes they hit you, sometimes they don't. Their movement is quite hard to predict, especially if you're going full time.
So what happened just some seconds ago that was in purpose using the butterfly to jump on the mushroom platform. If he doesn't, he should have been forced to do something else to be able to reach the platform, and obviously time loss.
It looks like he should be hit by these, but this time around, this time around the hitbox is a bit lenient. This part is a bit tricky, though.
As you can see, the little spider has like very small hitboxes, so you have the impression that linkboss was touching them, but in fact he didn't touch the hitboxes at all. So it's fine.
Female spider. Watch out!
I don't really know why this sequence was put there because it's really an easy thing, and maybe it's a reference to the cartoon, which may be the only one I haven't saw yet.
Yeah. It's obviously an inspiration from Jack and the Bean, I think.
Yeah.
Jack and the Magic Bean. I think that's the English name.
Yeah, and on the PS1 version, you actually have something like with the mouse, but with the giant. Yeah, it's good.
Nice! Oh my god, this is much harder than it looks. As I've said, they're very, very inconsistent. It's good to have done this with zero health. Yeah, coming from the these butterflies, man.
Yeah, I got a little bit blocked by the slope, and I please why?
Wow!
Wow!
That was the fastest going to 2 health I've seen.
Yeah. You really do it like that.
Oh yeah, the pudding. That sucks. Mickey.
The choke, please.
Mickey, come on. It is a world full of food. How can you get hit?
Yeah. You saw a little bit of choke. Excuse me for that.
It's alright. It's just
We're fine
that
now.
part. Yeah, that part is pretty funny.
Okay. So for the last part, this is a very long level and a very difficult one because here, instead of taking one hit to die, instead like in the other levels, the enemies take instead 3 hits, and you have to start with those seesaws, which have a rhythm on their own.
Yeah, it's really hard to get right, and sometimes you miss a cycle.
Like that.
Like that, yeah. Unfortunately.
And you have to start again because
because this game.
So this is like a very delicate part because you need to go left and right and having enough inertia with the candle platforms to be able to go to the right. Some people work on the task and it's possible to do it with only 3 cycles. But
let me die there because I need to take a hit after.
Oh, that would.
So I will have to die.
Right.
So like I said,
no, yeah.
Yeah, right.
people work a little on the task for the game, and it's possible to use the platform using 3 cycles, but humanly speaking, it's more safe to use 5 cycles.
Yeah, I did succeed in 3, but it's very hard to do, and even in, as you can see, even in 5 here I did 7 because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But even in 5 it's hard.
You can see what happens if you miss it, so it's really not fun.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they have they cease their hitbox ceases existing if you hit them, so you can go through them.
Yeah.
Nice little 3D effect.
So those soldiers have like a very specific hitbox, because if you touch the body or if you touch their weapons, you will lose 1 life. But if you, well, there is not really hitboxes when it comes to the nose of the head, for example. So you will be able to touch them without being hit.
So here there's a here there's a strat to go up there faster, missing 1 cycle, but the jump is quite a timing. Has quite a timing, so I will not do it because I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you mess it up, you lose a lot of time trying to get back into the regular strat.
And here, as you can see, I use a lot of the hit animation to go through the enemies.
Yep.
I got it twice instead of once. It's not very serious, but
yeah, this part is just flat out trial and error. I don't see any kid completing it first try, really.
I didn't complete it until maybe 3 years before I started the game.
Yeah.
After I started the game.
It's fortunately, as we've explained, there's no randomness, but it's a tough pattern to remember. Nice. Went smoothly.
So here you have to get to the bottom of the hole before the wall closes down. And it's actually, even in casual, it's actually quite a hard thing to do. A lot of people have died there. And here we'll take a hit. Oh!
Nice!
Nice! This starts like skill!
How is, like, is it a frame or?
Maybe 2, but not more, I think.
Not much more.
Yeah, the timing is very hard to get there. I never get it, usually.
And now we're getting to Peach Tower.
Yeah.
So you might remember this is one of the... this looks like the wonderful blast processing stages we've seen before. But we're not going down the tower, we're actually going up. And that's quite a problem because these things, they're not following us, they're going against us. We have to time our jumps pretty well. Nice. That was close.
Yeah, it was pretty tight. Nice. What now?
Also, there's fire rising, etc., etc.
Yeah, you have a kill line, basically.
Yeah, right now the game is actually going nice on us. These enemies are one hit KO. If not, it would be quite difficult to handle.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nice on us, but a little bit nicer than giving us regular enemies.
Yeah. Don't worry, it will go back to three hit enemies.
Yeah.
Almost looks like you're throwing those balls in there, like, you know where.
Oh, because yeah, it's I don't know what you're talking about. It's unrelated to the fact that we see their underwear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, such little attention to detail. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, because this game wasn't animated by Sega people or something. It was actually animated by Disney people. So that's why the hitboxes are so weird.
Yeah, that's also why the sprites are really good.
Yeah.
This is a very long boss fight.
And
this is a final boss.
Yeah, and it's completely scripted. So everything is the same at every time, so basically I finished the run.
Yeah. I guess before we explain the thing, is there any donation comment that we can read?
Yeah, luckily it's so far still very zero on that point.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so basically, you see what's happening. At some point, he will actually wait before Pete will jump on the spikes. Before that way, he will actually position himself for phase 2. It's really very important. It will imply a little bit of time saved. Basically, because it's second phase, he actually takes a little bit more time. Yes, exactly like so.
Yeah, because on the second phase, Pete actually laughs after launching his sword, what he doesn't do in the first phase. So we prefer to wait before the second phase than after, since it is quicker to launch in the first phase.
So as you can see, the first phase we needed the spikes to be able to hit Pete, but now we have some switch on the left and the right of the room. And the fastest strategy is not to wait for the dagger to be stuck on the wall. You will just jump first, taking a hit, and then using directly the dagger as a platform to activate the switch.
Yeah, and we are coming near the end of the run.
Yeah. It's not this one, it's the next one.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
He did a really good job. Normally you're supposed to wait for the knife, but he was catching health at the same time he was doing the...
And...
time! I love that he has such a nice sprite when he's happy about the ending.
Yeah. So this was Mickey Mania on Genesis. Thank you for watching.
And thank you for playing. Okay, so that was Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. Up next is Psychonauts with Flubus. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, I'm so sorry in that case. I hope you enjoy our event so far. Remember that you can donate to Save the Children. If so, remember to also hashtag stream2, so you know that the donation goes to this stream, since we're using the same donation system. Feel free to donate for anything you want. We have several upcoming goals. Let's see, for example, we have upcoming goals: Morth the Chicken Peacock costume, add Monkas to ESA chat. Whoa, let's see here. Valley Field of View Glitches exhibition, etc. There's so many things that you can donate towards. You can even donate to, I don't know, whatever you feel like. I cannot promise that we will manage it, but if you want to donate for it, feel free to do so. It's still for a great cause. Thank you very much for your help and your support. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I remember we also have a donation goal that I really would like to see. That is Dark Souls 2 shirtless. I mean, come on, shirtless. Why not? I think it's actually the runner that is going to be shirtless. It says shirtless militant, and the goal is $2,000 for that. We are currently at $16. That means we need a little bit more money to get shirtless, please. I mean, we can have some drooling candy on the stream, maybe.
everyone shirtless. I mean, maybe you could do that with like a higher donation goal or something, but then we cannot really have the girls in the chat in the stream. So I don't know how we should deal with that. Sorry. I think shirtless girls on Twitch would be even more banned though, but we have checked with the toss and it seems like it's fine to have the shirtless guy on our stream. But yeah, I still think the shirtless girls are a little bit over the top. Sorry guys. So, how is the tech looking for the game? Is it going forward? Ah, so we're just resting, I see. I thought it was a speedrun event, damn it. Aha, okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of loot. I mean, as long as you don't get overboard. I mean, I think I talked a little bit about spankings already when we were playing the game on the first stream earlier today, so... Is that 1/4 of a nipple more than the first two? I mean, as long as it's consentable, it's fine, right? I mean, who knows? Like, if you donate for the shirtless Dark Souls 2, maybe that works. Maybe you can fit that in there, like a little slide. I would be up for it. Oh my god, please don't. Well, if you really should have twerkings, it should be at least with pants.
Please don't go, 'cause without you I'm drifting.
Okay, we seem to be having a liftoff. Here we go.
I need some more. Our story's only beginning.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Psychonauts. I am Floobs. Hey, thank you, thank you. Who do I have with me on commentary?
I'm Semmel. What up?
Woo! Semmel. Then we're just ready to go. When I hit enter, the timer's gonna start. You can get a countdown. 3, 2,